Today I'm trying something a little dramatic, not in a quit my job and move to the countryside kind of way, but more in a make my bed and light a candle kind of way. Lately my days have started feeling a little repetitive. Nothing is wrong, but somewhere between work, errands, chores, and all the little responsibilities that come with being an adult, I've stopped noticing the small moments that make a day feel special. So today I'm romanticizing an entirely ordinary day and seeing if it actually makes a difference. When people talk about romanticizing your life, I think it gets misunderstood sometimes. It sounds like something that requires a bigger budget, a prettier home, or a completely different lifestyle. But I don't think that's what it means at all. I think it's really about attention and intention. It's about noticing things you normally rush through, taking your time while getting ready, choosing clothes that make you feel good, actually enjoying your skincare instead of treating it like another task to complete before moving on to the next thing. None of these moments are particularly exciting on their own, but when I slow down and pay attention to them, they start feeling a little different. Less like obligations, more like rituals, and instead of rushing through the morning, I find myself actually enjoying it. Somehow taking a little more care with ordinary things makes the entire day feel a little softer. Unfortunately, romanticizing your life does not eliminate errands. I've tested the theory and I can confirm that groceries still need to be purchased. The exciting part is that absolutely nothing about this errand run is special. I'm not visiting a charming market in a movie montage. I'm just buying groceries. But today I'm paying attention to things I normally overlook. The sprinkles hitting my windshield, fresh flowers near the entrance of HEB, and the small satisfaction of coming home with everything I need for the week. The day itself hasn't changed, I'm just noticing it more. And now we arrive at what is probably the most unnecessary part of today's experiment, which also happens to be my favorite. I take a perfectly normal Starbucks drink and decide that what it really needs is gems, bows, and tiny decorations. Objectively, this is ridiculous. The drink tastes exactly the same, the caffeine works exactly the same, nothing about the actual drink has improved, and yet somehow it makes me happy. Every time I look at it, I smile, and I think that's what I've been really realizing all day, romanticizing your life isn't about turning every moment into something extraordinary. It's about giving yourself permission to enjoy things, to be a little playful, to make something pretty simply because it makes you happy. Not because it's productive, not because it serves a greater purpose, just because it brings a little more joy into an ordinary afternoon. So I'm settling in with my overly decorated drink and a little bit of quiet, and it feels like a simple kind of perfection. By the end of the day, I'm still unloading the dishwasher, and tomorrow will probably look a lot like today, but something feels different. Not because the day became magical and not because anything extraordinary happened. The difference is that I actually experienced it and paid attention to it. I slowed down enough to enjoy it, and maybe that's the whole point. Romanticizing your life doesn't require a different life. Sometimes it just means noticing the one you're already living, and surprisingly, it actually works.